everyone, KookyWookie here with by Durin's Beard, my dwarfish friend for today, and we're back with a little Just Run fun. So today we're actually in the beautiful region of the Shire, tranquil and serene, and it's spring at last, and we're going to try and see how far north we can head from Hobbiton. And see what we can see. So we're hopefully going to take this little trek up to the Brockenborings and up through the green fields and see how far north we can head. Today's character, by Durin's Beard, is actually only level 12. And as you can see, he's decked out in his lovely greens and purples for spring. I did just get a lovely pair of boots because it is the new update. And so we are getting prizes, special Hobbit gifts every day. So mine were a lovely pair of blue special boots, medium armor, but that's cool because he's level 12 and a champion, so he can only wear level medium armor. So this is by Durin's Beard, and we're going to see how far we can go. Right, so most people think that the Shire is a pretty tranquil place. Actually, it's pretty boring. It's pretty slow and the nice low-level quests and stuff. You get to meet lots of hobbits, lots of nosy ones and hungry ones and male-obsessed ones and some that just want to get a date, actually. It's a big quest line at one point. But, actually, there's a lot of adventure with hobbits, too. They're not always in safe little shires.
How do you do?
In fact, the farther north you head, the more dangerous the terrain becomes, and they actually can be found in some quite scary places. So today, I'm going to start the easy part of the journey, which is just leaving from Hobbiton, and hopefully we'll see how far a level 12 character can make it just by running. Now, to run through the rules really quick, basically I can use buffs and food and trail food and stuff like that. I actually don't have hardly anything in here because I'm trying to make it really challenging for myself. So I picked a character that I had almost no coinage. I just leveled him up really quick. So his armor, other than his awesome boots he just got, is pretty basic. It's pretty the ones you get from doing quests. So no special bonus there. And of course he doesn't have a horse either. I just haven't purchased the riding skill for this particular one, so he will literally be running / walking all the way. I do actually have a couple buffs on him right now, just from the last time I played him, which was quite a while ago. But we'll see how little by Durin's Beard gets there, and by Durin's Beard, we'll see how far we can get. It's actually already becoming dark, but the Shire is very nice at night too. You can see on the mini-map the enemies that are nearby. I'm hoping if I stick to the roads I should be pretty okay. I think most enemies around here are close to my level. Maybe a little less. I might just for fun if something attacks me and it's low hit it, but I guess that might be breaking the just run rules, but just where I'm in this nice easy starting zone. I was thinking about like popping myself up higher before starting, but you know what? The Shire is kind of underrated. It's really pretty, and you hardly ever get a chance to see it and just enjoy the view, so I mean, it's just kind of nice. Like here. Overhill. And I love the music in the Shire. It's so nice. Peaceful. It's lovely. Oh, hobbits. Little homage to Bilbo and Frodo and Merry and Pippin and Sam. They deserve some recognition. And like, look how nicely they take care of everything. Beautiful little walls and gardens. And the nice friendly bounders. In the Shire, something is bounder to happen. I don't know, they're very peaceful folk. They make excellent food. Good burglars. For a traveling dwarf like myself, it's pretty fun. Better make sure I'm on the right path. Yes, I'm heading for the Brockenborings. The Brockenborings? There's a positive sign, a res spot. So for the first bit of the journey, it's going to be pretty quiet because the roads around the Shire are pretty clear of bad guys. You don't have a lot of things crossing the road. It's not like being in the Troll Shaws where at nighttime suddenly crazy trolls are walking down the road. But you get north of the Brock and Borings up through the green fields, and suddenly things start to level up really quickly. So I'm going to grab as many stables as I can, just because not often a dwarf gets to be here in the Shire. It's kind of exciting.
What do you need?
They're mostly friendly. They can get a little persnickety sometimes. But it's just because, you know, they're slightly suspicious. They don't like squat dwarves coming in randomly to their nice little homes and making things difficult. They like it nice and peaceful and calm. They're not one for a lot of change. You know, just the same old, same old. Look up here. What's up here? What's this? Ah, yes, there's a famous sight. Bull Roarer. And that's how the game of golf was invented. Very nice, very nice. A little awkward of a statue, but very nice. Alright, so there's the road, it would appear. Kind of stepped off it, but I will get back on it. Alright, so what's everything up here? Okay, so it's all like my level up here, not too bad. Hopefully, I stay on the path. I should stay fairly safe. The trouble with being this low of a level, though, is as things go up, you do aggro things pretty quickly. So, like, if you're level 12 and you're in a 20 zone, you start to notice it. Whereas if you're, like, level 42 in a 50 zone and a 60 zone, it's not so bad. But that's half the fun. It's very quiet out here. A lot of bears. You think that hobbits would be a little more careful where they build stuff if they're not too into fighting, that they'd have all these bears and wolves and spiders and foxes and everything out here. Like I said, a lovely view. Nice trees, peaceful and serene. It's a lovely countryside. I can see why the Shire is close to their hearts. I love these little paths too, they're pretty nice. Now if I recall correctly, on this path eventually we're going to get to spots where it's a narrow path and basically there's baddies on all sides. So that should get a little interesting because I don't have that many hit points as a champion level 12. So when we get into the higher level areas, one shot will kill me. Now, Bull Roarer's Throat is where things start to get a little higher in level. You're going to jump to about level 30 pretty soon. Which is a little scary if you've ever been, I mean, back when they had Fog of War and you couldn't see where you were going until you got there. Running around was a little interesting because you'd be like just walking around as a hobbit. Oh, nothing exciting happens as a hobbit, and then you'd be like attacked by level 35 characters. So that's exciting. We had that happen a couple times. There used to actually be one spot, and you'd literally jump a fence. See, here we are way down here at Oat Barton, and we're going to come up this way, and here's where things get really hairy for a level 12. So we'll see how this goes. Should be interesting. But up the other way is like the full village of Oat Barton. I'm probably going the wrong way. I always go the wrong way on this one. I don't know why. I find hobbit villages confusing. I guess it's my dwarf brain. I wonder if you're allowed to have a dwarf brain. The hard thing with this part of the map, too, is there's not that many villages in between. You kind of go for long stretches with just bad guys. So if you stop in the road, it can get a little hairy. And I really don't have a horse, so I can't really outrun them that well. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, really. But we'll try. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You can see here already they're starting to get a little tighter into the road. Just going to tab a bit to see if I can... It's a hind. Hinds are okay. You can see now I'm in a level 30 zone. Walking along. There's spiders. I really would have preferred not doing this at night. But c'est la vie. It's a little interesting. Kind of like to just turn down my thing. The rolling landscape is kind of nice too, and I like how you have these different vistas where you're going along the road, and then you can see the lake and the river. It's so nice. Peaceful. You don't realize you're like completely in over your head. Okay, I gotta be careful. Just checking for directions. Could be heading the wrong way, but it's a little hope I'm heading the right way. Trying to give spiders a bit of wide berth. Oh. Okay, so I'm in a little special spot here. Okay, so since I think I'm far enough out of the range. Okay, we're heading towards Dwalling, it looks like. I kind of wish it had a zoom feature. Oh, look, there's a little stable randomly out here. Grimrick Brockhouse. So see, there are such thing as brave
a lovely day,
stable masters. Look at him, a lovely day, and like look at the baddie just there. Level 31. What are you? Impervious to pain, apparently. Alright, so we need to head up that way, but it looks like we head straight a bit. I believe this is the secret camp. Down there is all baddies, I can promise you that. And here's the little safety zone town with a provisioner and some people like that. It's pretty nice. It's kind of hidden to one side, but if you miss it, you will end up going into the belly of the beast, which isn't so fun. Trying to think of remember where this road goes. The glassblowers camp. There's a road. It's baddies, baddies. More baddies. See those guys over there? Not good. You don't want to get caught by boggarts. We're sort of pointing the wrong way anyway, so probably missed the right turn off. But you don't want to go down the glen. And you do have to watch a bit because there are some patrols out this way, which is a little awkward. Dum da. I'll be honest with you, normally this isn't so much of a problem, but can't quite remember which way I'm supposed to be going. It's a hind. Hind's good. Heart's not so good. This looks roadish. Barondelf. Hear that music? The lady singing? White shards. Just check the map. Okay. There you go. Places you can see. Looks like a nice vista anyway. Probably completely in the wrong direction right now. I usually honestly just shortcut around the lake. But I'm trying to follow the road for the sake of my tune. And Dwalling's not the easiest place to get to. See, normally I would just come along this path here and cut across the beach and catch the road there, but should. Honestly, if I fall off this cliff, I could kill myself. I'm not that big. Oh, decisions. What do I want to do here? I want to get up there. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll try going around here, and if it doesn't work, well, well, well. The witch shards. It's a very nice piece of ruins, you know. Nice thing about LOTRO, lots of picturesque ruins. Very nice. watch for baddies is the main thing. I think this is just a dead-end spot, though, if I recall. Like, you have to kind of end up jumping off a cliff or something at one point. It'd be really bad if it had one of those, like, randomly spawning baddies right now. I'd be like, oh my gosh. They used to have them. They don't have them so much anymore. This path is very twisty. Where am I heading? I might have to jump off a cliff. Cliff diving, dwarves. It's the new hobby. Extreme sports for dwarves. Either way, you get a lovely view of this area. I don't normally come all the way up here. See there? The arches. Doesn't look very good. I think that's the Gateway of the Kings, is it? Yeah. Ominous music. Nothing better than a good run. I hate it when my camera isn't skewed right on. Where am I? Ooh, level 38. The buzzing flies alone could kill me. You can see we're up pretty high. So that's the beach I usually take. I'm kind of... I don't know where I'm going. I really want to take Dwalling down to the Barondelf, and I think I've gone all the way up to Men Aram, is where I'm kind of at right now, but I really don't want to go into Eneminus. I was going to try and get to Tinmadir, I think. I don't know, maybe it'd be easier this path? I haven't taken it. If this one path doesn't work, I will, oh shoot. Hike! Flies! Dangerous. Oh, this is... I know which path this is. Bye, flies! Yeah, I don't want to go up this way. Go away, you buzzing lake flies of doom. Dun dun dun! Flies have never been so scary. They're like still chasing me, and it's like, you're totally not in combat. Just being chased by flies, all's good. Kinda hard to see with them though, my goodness. Good thing there's a map. I wonder if you can outrun flies. Yeah, that one would take me around. There's a path that way, and you kind of side cut around an Enemies, but don't think we want to take that one, because it will take me right through a tomb robber's camp. So I'm going to see if I can hit the beach. I might have to do a jump. Like I said, I usually get lost around here. But if you're level 38, it's not a big deal. But when you're level 12, it's a bit more. Alrighty, so back to the nice safe witch shards. And I think we're going to sit here for a bit and rest our weary bones. And hopefully next time we're going to hit the beach and continue our epic journey. Checking out north of Hoppiton. Who says the Shire's safe? Not this dwarf. Not this dwarf.